Let me show you how to easily alter a dress that is way too big at the shoulders. I'm going to show you how to easily fix it even if you don't have a sewing machine. So this is the before. So you are going to pinch the shoulder. Where I pinch, that's where I want it to sit on my shoulder. So I'm just going to mark that. So I have my marks here. Now I am going to transfer this measurement on the bottom of the shoulders, like close to the neckline. As you can see here, I'm just gonna move it down because I don't want the gathered fabric right at the shoulders. So I want it at the back. I am using a black thread so you can see what I'm doing. I am going to stitch a slanted stitch, as you can see here, and it's about 1/2 inch wide distance from each other. And I'm going to do this until I reach the measurement that I wanted, which is 3 inches. So you want it to be a little separated like this because you want to be able to scrunch up the fabric as much as you can. Then I will secure the ends. I didn't trim off the threads just yet. I tried it on, making sure that it is the right fit. So this is the finished side. As you can see, it is nice and snug compared to the other one, excuse me. So yeah, that it worked really well. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And here is the after. As you can see, it is nice and snug and it's not falling off my shoulders anymore. You want to see what the back look like? Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to alter this dress that I'm wearing. I'm covering this up because it's way too low and the sleeves are just falling off my shoulders. So what I'm going to do is take it up without cutting. Put it on the shoulder and then I stretch it down to the neckline and hopefully that will scrunch up the fabric. So I'm going to stitch it on the back. I will place the elastic right along the edge of the shoulders on the inside of the fabric, and then I'm going to stretch as I sew using a zigzag stitch. The setting is 3.0. As you can see, it is now scrunched up. Going to adjust the slit. To adjust the slit, I unpick the hemline on the edge here, then stitch it close. Then I hem it back. Okay, this is the completed dress. As you can see, the sleeves are nice and snug and it's not falling off my shoulders. The slit is also a little low. I am going to show you how to attach a cap sleeve to this dress. First, I trim off the lining and I'm going to create 2 strips of fabric. And then I'm going to hem it. It should look like this. Then I'm going to place it on the shoulders and I'm just going to drape it and try it on to make sure I like the fit, and then I'm going to stitch it where I place the pins. And of course, if you have a sewing machine, you can also do that. If not, just hand stitch it, or you can even use safety pins if you don't have sewing notions. This is a quick way to turn a strapless dress to a modest style if you are not comfortable showing your shoulders. As you can see, it turned out so cute and I will definitely wear it. On the next video, I'm going to show you the other option that you can do using a strapless dress. Here is the other option for a strapless dress. I am going to put a wide straps at the shoulders. So first I am going to trim the dress. So I trim about 5 inches off of the hemlines. Using the fabric, I am going to be creating some wide straps. Then I hem the dress and now it's time to work on the shoulder straps. Since the fabric has a little bit of stretch, I am going to use lightweight interfacing just so the straps doesn't stretch out when I wash it or when I wear it. The straps are about 4 inches in width and it's about 12 inches in length. So I just fold it like this and top stitch the edge. Then place it on the shoulders. I tried it on, then stitch it once I am satisfied with the fit. I am giving my DIY dress a makeover. First, I am going to adjust the elastic at the shoulders. I am going to shorten the sleeves. For extra detail, I am going to sew this lace trim at the hemlines. Fold it in and I'm going to create a casing for the elastic. Then I feed the elastic through, trim it off, then close the drive. Using the fabric that I cut off from the sleeves so I can extend the dress because it was on the shorter side. I opened up one of the side seam so I can stitch the fabric on the bottom. Next, I gave it a good press. Sewing the lace on, I flip it under, then top stitch it. Then it's time to close the side seam. And this is the final result. I'm obsessed with it. Let me know what you think. In today's sewing DIY, I'm going to show you how I update this t-shirt dress that I have been worn for years, but I have been saving it for this perfect transformation. First, I am going to take it in from the sides. Then I reshape the neckline. I also going to do an off-the-shoulder detail. Then I cut along the style line. I am going to stitch along on the sides just to give this dress some more shaping and more fitted. I will use a triple stretch stitch. Then I trim off the excess fabrics. Added darts at the back just to cinch in that extra fabric. I also remove about 1 inch from the back to prevent the neckline from gaping because this fabric is very stretchy. Then I measure the neckline. This is the calculation. I will multiply it by 0.85 and that is going to be the length of the neckband. I got this piece from a skirt that I was also going to upcycle, so this is a perfect use for it. Quarter the neckline and the neckband, so it will be so much easier to match them up later on. It also ensures that we will have an evenly distributed neckband. I added ruching at the side because the seam was twisted, and I am stitching it on the seams only and I'm stretching the elastic as I sew. The mannequin is not doing this dress justice. This dress looks amazing when I tried it on. Oh my goodness. Let me show you how to take in a skirt at the side seam. First, try on the skirt to figure out how much fabric to take in. And I will need 4 inches for this skirt, and since that is plenty, I'm simply going to open the side seam. And then I am going to mark 2 inches at the side, and I'm going to try my best to match the trim as much as possible. And then I will base stitch it first so my girl can try it on just to make sure it fits her perfectly. Once we are satisfied with the fit, I am going to go back and stitch it one more time. Then I trim off the excess fabric and overlock the edges. I reposition the bow. This is how you take in a skirt with the zipper on the side seam.